Hello, welcome to Emperor's Path. It has been an extremely long time since I've shot a video. For people who have stuck around and stayed subscribed to the channel over the last 3 years, I think it's been 3 years since I last shot one. Thank you, I really appreciate it. If you forgot that you were subscribed, cool, I understand, I know what it's like. In a short rundown of what happened, I basically got hobby burnout in terms of recording battle reports and doing little videos and stuff like that. It coincided with I got hit by a car. I was fine, physically I was fine. Mentally it completely messed me up, and I lost all motivation for wanting to do Emperor's Path. So this is just more so you guys know why I disappeared off the face of the earth for videos. I lost a lot of love for what I was doing, and I couldn't keep up with an actual schedule of everything. So in the last few years, lots and lots has happened. I think I was still doing the Unremembered Heresy podcast, which I really enjoyed at the time. Our time schedules and life just got in the way, and that stopped eventually. We bought a house, so I am now in my own house. I want to sort of go straight ahead and say I do still play. I've had people message me asking if I still played, had I given up the hobby. The answer is yes, I still play. No, I haven't given up. I am very much I build and paint to play. I am not an award-winning painter. Whilst I enjoy converting to a certain degree, I just half the time want to get models on the table that look okay and mean that I can play games with people. And I did that for a time. And then obviously this is the end of our third or fourth lockdown in the United Kingdom. And for me, my hobby love died massively, because for me, it's all about playing people, and I wasn't able to do that. I lost a lot of love for events as well. I found my body was aching by the end of a one-day event, let alone a two-day event. So I turned around and said to myself, right, no more two-day events. It nearly killed me. I felt absolutely rough. I assume like some sort of freshers flu. I felt my body ached, my back ached, my shoulders ached, my legs ached, my feet ached. I felt like I've been walking around a theme park all day, and instead I've just been sat around a table chatting with friends, and it completely destroyed my body. So I then said, right, I'm going to do one-day events, and then lockdown happened, and then I haven't done any events. In the last few years as well, rather than just Horus Heresy, I still don't play 40k. It's not because I can't afford to invest in loads of big games with big armies. I found a very big love for Necromunda. I like the fact that you could buy one box of guys and that's effectively your gang, and then you don't really have to do any more. Obviously, I didn't. I think I've bought 2 boxes of normal gangers. I bought Forge World bits. I bought the Forge World character. I bought the new stuff that came out when the Orlok stuff came out, and I like the book and everything. But if you really wanted to, you could start playing Necromunda by buying a starter box or buying Gangs of the Underhive and the rulebook, and then your gang, and then that's you done. You don't have to, depending on what people play, whether you're WYSIWYG or not. I personally don't, but then I've got lots of models. So I play Orloks of those. I do still play Necromunda, and my D&D group from Portsmouth like playing Necromunda, so it's a game that I can play locally with friends. I do occasionally play a game of Horus Heresy, but it's such a big game to get out and go for. I have to really want to do it. I love the models, I love everything that's coming out, I just haven't kept up with it. I got really big into Middle-earth just before lockdown started, and I was doing a podcast with my friends Dan and Stu on Out of the Frying Pan. And that was really fun, but then once again I lost every ounce of hobby mojo when I couldn't play the games. Like the week lockdown happened was also my first ever Middle-earth event that I was going to be going to, and it didn't happen. And then I built up ready to do that, and then it didn't happen, so I just lost every ounce of mojo for it. So in short, all but my Alpha Legion are gone, Horus Heresy wise. All my Space Wolves, I just wasn't playing them. I didn't find them as fun to play. I've kept my Alpha Legion. Recon Company is basically what they run them as now, and I really like that because it's something different, and every game you can play something slightly different, and you can be fast, and you can be sneaky, and you can be Alpha Legion. So I do still have those. Middle-earth wise, I don't have any of it. I really negoed out on the Middle-earth side of things, and I'm very sorry to Dan and Stu for that, because obviously I was a creative input for them, or with them, and it didn't work. And why are you not focusing? So I apologise to Dan and Stu if you're watching this. I do still have the Fellowship because I really enjoyed the Fellowship. Painting them, I got to paint all of them individually, and it was really fun, and that was going to be my display piece for the Middle-earth event that I was going to be going to. I do still really enjoy Blood Bowl, but once again you have to get together with people, and it's a case of if I was going to play Necromunda or Blood Bowl. At the moment I play Necromunda. But Blood Bowl's fun because a lot of people can pick it up a lot quicker, or at least that's what I found. I had a daughter. I've had a daughter within the last 6 months. She's lovely, she's really nice. So life is very, very weird at the moment, and whilst we're on the verge of coming out of the various lockdowns and things going crazy, I in fact actually spent a lot of my lockdown doing a very solitary hobby with where you don't necessarily need to play against someone else, and I went back to one of my old loves, which is trains. So it was a hobby that I really enjoyed because I didn't have to schedule to meet up with someone and play a game and things like that, because at the end of the day that's what a lot of people watched the channel for, was all for the battle reports, and I couldn't do that. I didn't have the love, and I didn't have the ability to in the last year especially. So what I'm basically saying is that there is a very low chance that you're ever going to see battle reports on the channel again. However, as it's my channel, I can do what I want with it, and I've decided to, like a phoenix from the ashes, I've decided to keep using the channel, but I'm not necessarily going to be doing Citadel based stuff. I'm really enjoying doing the model rail, model trains stuff. It's very fun for me at the moment, and like I say, I can do it by myself. So I have gutted my loft, and I've in the process of building a sort of a loop round the loft so that I can start my own little big layout like any little kid's dream. During lockdown, second lockdown, the one in like October, November, I built an Inglenook shunting puzzle, which I'm going to do a video on at a later time to sort of explain what it is. So this is just a little video to sort of go, this is what's happened. If you would like to stick around and watch what I'm up to, I may bring some of the Necromunda stuff in, I may bring other hobby bits in, depending on how I feel. I'm also not going to necessarily be uploading a video every single week and make sure that I hit that sort of threshold of always producing content. I'm going to do it where if I am enjoying what I'm doing and I'm enjoying filming it and documenting it and showing it to people, then I will keep doing it. If it gets to the point where I'm like, oh, I need to make a video then I'm going to stop, or at least put it on pause. So if you want to stick around, you want to see model trains, and you want to see possibly other hobby stuff, because inevitably all the stuff is in my loft, is where a lot of my armies are stored, or where I store a lot of my hobby stuff. I'm going to be doing, obviously there's going to be terrain and scenery type things as I'm building this train set. I'm going to call it a train set, it is a train set. There's going to be terrain, scenery and stuff like that. I am going to do a very ambitious project, and because I am such a stinge, I don't want to pay some of the ridiculous costs that come with trains. I have and will be buying a lot of second-hand stuff that's old and rejudging it. I've also noticed that when I've watched like various videos that there's a lot of disgust for how wargamers do a lot of their painting and the products that they use and stuff like that. The fact that we use a lot of acrylics and a lot of model rail people use enamels and stuff like that. And I'm going to try and break that mold, mainly because I don't want to have to buy extra paints or sit in an enamel toxic airbrush ridden world. So I've got a lot of things in the pipeline that I want to do. If I've got the energy to do them, I'll do videos. If you want to stick around and watch all of these things, please do. I will be happy to have you along for the journey. If you decide that this is not for you and that you want to unsubscribe, I completely understand, because this is a very big U-turn from doing Horus Heresy battle reports. As I say, some of you may have even forgot that this channel even existed. Yeah, that's it. It's just a little update video. I will probably bank up a lot of these videos and upload them either the same day or one after the other, because I'm going to try not to do it so that, oh, this one's coming out next week. Because otherwise I'm not going to find that fun. So yeah, I have a few videos pre-done. I enjoyed doing them. It was nice to edit videos again and do all that sort of thing, and realise that I am very out of practice and there are a lot more ums and stuff than there were when I finished doing battle reports, but then editing, that's fun. I also, during lockdown, I started a food cooking channel, which if you want to go watch it, it's called Salivate with Mates. Once again, there's been, ever since we found out we were pregnant, I decided to stop doing videos because I knew I'd end up blabbing to the world. And one day I may go back to doing that, but if you want to see me cooking, then you can do that as well. Yeah, so I will say thank you. Please leave comments down below. If there's anything that you like, if you are a secret model train wargamer who wishes that they could do it, or someone who does do both of it, please let me know down below. I will bring out some videos as soon as possible, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks.